Ever wonder what really happens when you turn your steering wheel? You're guiding 2 tons of metal with just a flick of your wrist, almost like magic. But it wasn't always this easy. In the past, steering was a workout, especially with those massive cars from the 50s and 60s. Back then, you needed muscle to turn the wheels, no assistance, just brute force. Hydraulic power steering changed the game, but it was always running, sapping power and fuel. Enter electric power steering, a quiet revolution that made steering effortless and efficient. This isn't just a minor upgrade, it's a fundamental shift in how we connect with our cars. Electric power steering, or EPS, is the unsung hero behind your smooth drive. Today we'll pull back the curtain on how EPS works, where it came from, and the surprising things it can do. This is more than just turning left or right, it's about the digital soul of your car. Computers and sensors now handle one of driving's most basic tasks, making cars safer and paving the way for self-driving vehicles. EPS might seem simple, but there's genius and history packed into that steering column. Buckle up, you'll never look at your steering wheel the same way again. Let's dive in. So, what is electric power steering? Simply put, it's an electric motor that helps you turn the wheel. No more belts, pulleys, or hydraulic fluid, just a smart motor that kicks in when you need it. Imagine a tiny strong robot in your steering column, sensing your effort and lending a hand. Old hydraulic systems ran all the time, wasting energy even when you drove straight. EPS is smarter. It uses sensors to detect how much force you're applying and how fast you're going. A torque sensor measures your input, and an electronic control unit, the ECU, decides how much help to give. Need to park? EPS gives you maximum assist. Cruising on the highway? It backs off for better road feel. The system constantly adjusts, giving you power when you need it and precision when you don't. It's efficient, responsive, and only works when you need it. That's the genius of EPS, on-demand assistance tailored to every situation. It's a leap forward from the old always-on hydraulic systems. And it's all happening in milliseconds, every time you drive. Let's get technical. Where's the motor, and how does it all connect? There are 3 main types: column assist, pinion assist, and rack assist. Column assist puts the motor under your dash, great for smaller cars. Pinion assist mounts the motor on the steering gear for a more direct feel. Rack assist, found in trucks and sports cars, integrates the motor with the steering rack for maximum power and precision. But the real magic is in the sensors and the computer. The torque sensor detects even the slightest twist of the wheel. The EPS control unit talks to other car computers, getting speed and stability data. It uses complex algorithms to deliver just the right amount of help, tuned for each car's personality. That's why a luxury sedan and a sports car with EPS can feel totally different. The hardware might be similar, but the software defines the driving experience. EPS is more than a motor. It's a network of sensors and code working together. It's what gives each car its unique steering feel, and it's all happening behind the scenes, every time you drive. Making steering easier has been a goal since the dawn of the car. Early inventors tried mechanical solutions, but real progress came with hydraulics. Francis W. Davis, an engineer in the 1920s, pioneered hydraulic power steering for heavy vehicles and military use. After World War II, Chrysler brought hydraulic steering to the public with the 1951 Imperial. Suddenly, anyone could steer a massive car with 2 fingers. By the mid-1950s, power steering was a must-have feature. For decades, hydraulics ruled, but engineers knew the system was inefficient. The idea of electric assist was around for years, but early motors and electronics weren't up to the task. It took advances in microchips and motor design to make EPS practical. Once the technology caught up, the stage was set for a new era. EPS was ready to replace hydraulics, promising efficiency and smarter control. The dream of effortless, intelligent steering was finally within reach. It was a long journey from muscle power to microchips, but every step brought us closer to the seamless steering we enjoy today. The evolution of steering is a story of constant innovation, and it's still unfolding. The shift from hydraulic to electric steering was all about efficiency. Japan led the way, with Koyo Seiko developing EPS for forklifts in 1986. The 1988 Suzuki Curvo was the first production car with full EPS, a small step, but a big milestone. Honda's Acura NSX brought EPS to sports cars, blending convenience and performance. In the 1990s, more automakers adopted EPS, especially for small, fuel-efficient cars. Fiat City Mode made urban driving a breeze. By the 2000s, stricter fuel standards and better tech made EPS mainstream. Hydraulic systems faded. EPS became the norm in everything from economy cars to luxury sedans. The age of pumps and hoses gave way to wires and code. The revolution was complete. EPS isn't just about easy steering. It unlocks features that were once science fiction. Active steering correction keeps you in your lane, gently nudging the wheel if you drift. Parking assist lets your car steer itself into tight spots with the push of a button. EPS can compensate for road crowns, keeping your car straight without constant correction. It works with stability control to help you recover from skids, sometimes before you even notice. Because it's software-based, EPS can offer different driving modes, comfort, normal, or sport, at the touch of a button. In comfort mode, steering is light and easy. In sport, it's heavier and more responsive. The system adapts instantly, changing your car's personality on demand. EPS is also key for advanced driver assist features and the future of self-driving cars. It's a platform for innovation, not just a convenience. The possibilities are expanding with every software update. EPS is quietly transforming how we interact with our cars. It's more than a helper, it's a gateway to the next era of driving. The steering wheel is now a digital interface, and the best is yet to come. What's next? Steer-by-wire is the future, no physical link between the wheel and the wheels. Instead, turning the wheel sends an electronic signal to motors at the wheels, like a video game joystick. This allows for radical new interior designs. Imagine a wheel that retracts or slides from left to right. Steer-by-wire isolates you from road vibrations and enables even smoother, more precise control. It's essential for fully autonomous vehicles, giving computers total command over steering. Redundant systems ensure safety, with backups for power and control. The Infiniti Q50 was an early adopter, and more cars will follow as autonomy advances. Steer-by-wire is the final piece for self-driving cars. The unseen hand is about to take the wheel for good. The future of steering is digital, seamless, and full of possibilities. We're on the edge of a new driving era. From muscle-powered steering to cars that steer themselves, it's been an incredible journey. EPS is the silent partner that makes driving safer, easier, and smarter. Next time you glide out of a parking spot, remember the tech working behind the scenes. What do you think? Do you miss old-school steering, or are you excited for the future? Share your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing your stories. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, share, and subscribe to Daily Magazine. We've got more stories coming from classic cars to cutting-edge tech. Thanks for watching. See you next time.